artificial intelligence driven modules build the knowledge to bridge the gaps between the preventive and curative healthcare professionals and to personalize the patient-driven treatments. As we all know, the country like India, the available doctors and the available hospital beds are very less when compared to the Western world. Even then, in this situation, we can adopt auto-diagnostic modules for diabetes and hypertension, etc., can build the knowledge and bridge in between the gaps of primary, secondary, and tertiary cares, which leads to the effective utilization of the available resources. In conclusion, digital health, it has come a long way in the amount of a very short time, and its evolution will continue to shape the future of the healthcare, and even more, it is going to be leveraged more by technology, and it has the potential to improve access to the care, improve the patient treatment, and transform the delivery of healthcare services in the state. My office is always open for you. For all of you professionals and the eminent community present over here can come down and have those conversations which can lead the state of Andhra Pradesh to Arogya Andhra Pradesh. And once again, with your support and with your collaboration, let's all part in the growth story of Andhra Pradesh, and it would be an exemplary journey to all of you who have been here. And once again, I thank the Global Tech Summit and especially Gedala Sinu Babu Garu for coming way forward and conducting this huge summit and making us a part of this. And I hope and I wish definitely this is going to give some better results. And as my colleague Minister for IT, Amarnath Garu, invited that soon we are going to hold a global investor summit in the month of March for 3rd and 4th. So I wish all of them from the eminent community who are present over here, I wish your participation would also be in this global industrial summit, and the Andhra Pradesh government welcomes you to be a part in the growth story of Andhra Pradesh, and especially in the city of destination, that is Visakhapatnam. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. So I humbly request Dr. Srinu Babu Garu to please kindly present the memento to Viridala Rajni ma'am.
Give a big applause. More loud and clear. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Next, I request our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Gauranilu Shri Rajanna Dora Pidga Garu, to please kindly step forward and kindly address the gathering. Welcome, sir, once again. Thank you.
Honorable Minister for Industries, Sri Amarnath Garu, Honorable Minister, Health and Medical Education, Srimati Rajani Garu, Honorable MP, Sri Satyanarayan Garu, the CEO, Pulses, Sri Srinu Babu Garu, and dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, media, friends. Good afternoon to everybody. I want to say something about tribal India and tribal products. You know everything about our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Jagan. He is creating awareness in tribal area, and he wants to make it tribal to benefit everything from the government and from the products which are collecting from the forest and hill area, and which are also growing. So, but they could not marketing successfully in some area in some time. The economy is down in fall. So by using the Global Techno Summit and Technology, the tribal products or tribal collecting Paris produce. Anything should be used by using the technology. Hence, I want to saying something about some tribal products which are collecting by the tribals in the forest and hill area. You know, the topic is very exciting. The potential to revolutionizing the economic rural areas, especially tribal products. From today, by using the summit and technology, either our corporation GCC or separate tribals, the products may be sold from their home by using technology, that is online digitalization, and they got grow their economy through e-commerce. In recent years, we have seen an unprecedented advancement in technology that has transformed the way we do business. One of the most significant changes is the rise of e-commerce. E-commerce has revolutionized the retail industry, and it has made it possible for business to reach customers from all over the world, not only in Andhra Pradesh, not only India, all over the world. We may reach the products which are collected by the tribals through Girijan Cooperative Corporation. This is the first corporation in India which was established in 1956. The tribals are benefiting through GCC before establishing the tribal welfare and ITDS. Our Honorable CM focused on tribals and tribal area and GCC to give most benefit the tribals. While e-commerce has been a game changer for many urban areas, rural areas have been left behind. Many rural businesses struggle to compete with their urban counterparts because the lack of market sources to their products effectively. However, there is an opportunity for rural business to leverage the power of e-commerce to sell their products online. With the rise of online marketplace such as Amazon, VHTV, and other Shopee, rural business can reach customers from all over the world without having to invest expensive marketing campaign. In fact, there are several benefits to selling products online for rural business. First and foremost, it allows them to reach a broader customer base for any items production by the GCC, whether honey, cashew, turmeric, ginger, and Aరకు Valley coffee. You know everybody, the brand of Aరకు Valley coffee, national and international, is very famous. The nature's pure honey produced by the tribals and procured by the GC, international famous. You ever knows, but this should be internationalized, the items hereafter. In fact, there are several benefits to selling products online for rural business. And another benefit of selling the products online is that it is much more effective than traditional retail channels. Rural business can avoid the overhead costs associated with the renting and storefront, hiring staff. However, there are some challenges that rural business may face when it comes to selling products online. And the biggest challenge is access technology. Rural areas may not have the same level of access to high-speed internet and other technology resources as urban areas. This can make it difficult to business to manage their online presence effectively. To overcome these challenges, there are several things that rural business can do. First, they can partner with the e-commerce platforms and marketplace to sell their products. Many of the platforms offer support and resources to help business get started online. Second, business can work with the local organizations and government agencies to improve access to technology in rural areas. Finally, business can invest in training and resources to help them manage their online presence effectively. In conclusion, I am to come to conclusion. The selling products online is an excellent opportunity for rural business to grow their revenue and to reach a broader customer basis. It is an excellent way for rural business to show their unique products and take advantage of the global reach. E-commerce with the right support and resources, and rural business can take advantage of the opportunity and thrive the digital age. Here specifically and stressing by using technology and digitalization, the marketing of tribal produce should be done as wished by our Honorable Chief Minister. So, I want to say the information on the big friends and of the days big friends to utilize our products also. From home, there is no specifically marketing storing places to produce, to storage our items. Whenever you want to sell the products from your home, you may get from the GCC and you may sell in the world or anywhere the products available with the GCC products by tribals. Kindly use the products and help our four tribals, which are the natural products, which is honey, cashew, ginger, and turmeric, and other products. These are also Ayurvedic or medically used. Value addition and Ayurvedic companies also utilizing the products. Thank you, one and all, for giving me the opportunity to give the information regarding our GCC and tribal products in this summit. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. So I humbly request Dr. Srinu Babu, sir, to please kindly present the memento to Gauranilu Shri Rajendra, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a really wonderful information you have given about all the products. Thank you so much.
So once again, on behalf of the Global Tech Summit team, I heartfully welcome Gauranilu Shri Pragya Chaturvedi Garu, British High Commissioner, New Delhi, India. Please extend a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So we humbly welcome you. Thank you so much for taking out your valuable time and attending such a huge event, Global Tech Summit. Thank you so much. So next, I'd like to humbly request our Honorable Member of Parliament, Visakhapatnam, Gordon Illustre. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. So next, I humbly request our CMD, National Research Development Corporation, Government of India, Commodore Amit Rastogi, sir, to please kindly step forward and kindly address the gathering. Please extend a huge round of applause. Once again, welcome to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Honorable Ministers from the state of Andhra government, dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, and large number of students community from Andhra University which is present here. And I see our friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very good afternoon to you in this city of destiny. And enough has been spoken by our honorable ministers regarding the city of destiny and why are we here. And this city is basically not only shaping the future of the state, but is also contributing to the motto of G20, which is one earth, one family, one future. And especially about today's summit, using the means of technology in all domains. So basically in this motto, we dream of an equitable growth for all in the world as we navigate through these turbulent times of conflicts in Europe, climate change, aftermath of COVID, in a very sustainable, responsible and inclusive manner. And being part of this Global Tech Summit is very, very gratifying as it is giving us an opportunity to connect and associate ourselves with various industry experts, and which will give us an opportunity over a period of 2 days with policymakers, scientists and other stakeholders. Theme of the summit, which all of us know, shaping the future of technology, actually points out that as a technology is a primary source in economic development. Adapting to the culture of technological innovation, digital transformation and working upon emerging and frontier technology shall play a significant role in improving the growth of the economy at a global level. And for a developing country like India, the major sectors which act as contributors in the Indian economy, all of us know, are agriculture, steel, automobiles, manufacturing industry. And technology and constant innovation is indeed the factor that determines how these sectors will perform. And we know that in agriculture sector, for instance, technology has helped farmers increase their yield and decrease input cost through precision farming and irrigation systems. And in manufacturing sector, the technology has helped reduce production costs and improve quality control using 3D printing, AI, ML and robotics. Defense sector is indeed the cradle for all deep tech and becomes the de facto test bed for emerging technologies, be it AI, AR, blockchain and Internet of Things. So quite evident that technology is shaping the future of these respective sectors. So what is it that will shape the future of technology? Few, I think the factors which came to my mind and I thought I'll put it across for the audience is we are all governed by the Sustainable Development Goals promulgated by UN. That certainly will drive the technology developments which are happening in today's environment. Climate change, very, very important factor. This shall be the major factor that will affect the process of technological development. Harnessing of renewable energy, EVs, hydrogen fuel, zero carbon emission norms, blue economy, and many more would also contribute towards shaping the future of technology. And what should the world system be towards technology development then? Can we operate in isolation and reinvent which has already been worked upon elsewhere? So I think that's why we are here, primarily to bring a kind of synergy in our approach and that is what is primarily needed through this tech summit, an event of this kind, that there is a sharing which should happen amongst the best practices which have been worked upon elsewhere. And I think there has not been a better example than pandemic, wherein that kind of synergy has come about, I would say, in almost all the sectors, especially in pharma and medtech devices. So it is indeed a platform, as I was mentioning, that for sharing and learning from all stakeholders. And it will provide an ecosystem for partnership between friends from foreign countries, industries, government, academia, and the likes. You would be wondering why NRDC is present here, National Research Development Corporation. So how will NRDC probably will contribute in shaping the future of technology? Yes, we are all talking about the technology development, and the technology development in R&D setup. Unless it's taken primarily to the market for larger societal good, it doesn't serve the purpose. And that thing happens through the process of technology transfer. And this is what NRDC's core mandate is. It's a unique CPSC under Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, established in 1953, 70-year-old organization, primarily into technology commercialization and IP portfolio management. So we play a very, very important role in providing that bridge between the developer of technology and the one who would need it, who would ideate around the technology to establish a business for societal good. So we have forged very many partnerships with various institutions to meet this objective. We have MOUs with innovation stakeholders, primarily to build this innovation ecosystem. And for the benefit of all, especially while we are in Visakhapatnam, we have signed an MOU with Indian Navy, with Hindustan Shipyard Limited, primarily to provide support for the technologies from the defense sector. We are also in the process of signing an MOU with Department of Atomic Energy for working on technologies for the civilian use, especially the nuclear technologies for civilian use. We have also established, I would say, network, not only with in the Indian domain, but also with USPTO and ARDO. Why I'm sharing these things, primarily for benefit of the audience, is that should give you a confidence that NRDC as an organization has developed sufficient strength for taking Indian technologies abroad. And we have an MOU with ARDO, that is African Nation Rural Development Organization, which has got 52 member nations. Intention is that our Indian technologies, rural technologies, can be taken to these 52 member nations. And since we are into the process of technology transfer, we can facilitate that activity very well. Again, APIDA is a department which comes under Ministry of Commerce. We have an MOU with them for carbon neutral, climate resilient food production through agri-export startups. And this is something which has recently been announced in our budget also, that there is a outlay for in support of agri-export startups in the present budget. And 2023 being the International Year for Millet, NRDC is offering again a whole lot of range of technologies. We have tie-ups with Assam Millet Mission, and also with APIDA for taking these technologies to the market. And also, NRDC is not only present in Delhi, we have our footprints. And since we are talking about Visakhapatnam, in the city of destiny, we have a very strong presence, and which is doing very well to support the startup ecosystem and also the MSME, the cluster, that is automotive MSME cluster, which is in place, is getting a huge support from our the local office, which is headed by Dr. B.K. Sahu. I think since we have a student community present in this place, quite a few of the startups, one obviously would be interested as to, is this the job which you do, or you also provide some kind of support to this? How do you provide support to the startup innovation ecosystem? So there are a large number of promotional schemes which run through National Research Development Corporation. And in that we provide financial support for upscaling of technologies, seed funding support to the tune of around 30 lakhs, technology development validation commercialization program in which provides support up to 1 crore. So very many support, financial support of kinds which are available through us. And to give a confidence that we also provide support for IP filing assistance. The 2,000 odd patents have been filed and granted through the efforts of NRDC. This is not all. I think we have heard Vice Chancellor of Andhra University talking about the various developments and various activities which are happening, which are adding to their credentials. Likewise, NRDC also would like to become a one-stop shop primarily for the startup community, because once you ideate around a particular technology, you need a space. So that there is a requirement of incubation system, there is a requirement of mentoring support, seed funding support, IP filing support, technology demonstration basically for doing your prototyping. So all those facilities will soon be available through under the portal of NRDC. And to give you a good news that we are also working on IP exchange. The requirement is that all the IPs which are getting generated in the country, they should be primarily utilized for the larger good, using the concept of technology brokering. So we are working on this, and soon it will be a reality. And very happy that we are part of this summit. We are a knowledge partner, and thankful to the Pulses CEO who has provided us this platform to share our views, our credentials in front of all of you. And since we are seeing this wonderful response from the local community and startup community and industry, we are happy that we will be able to play a much bigger role. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. So I request Dr. Srinu Babu Garu to please kindly present the memento to Commodore Amit Rastogi, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a really amazing. Your words are really motivational as well, and it's very good informative. Thank you so much for your wonderful speech.
So a small memento and a presentation is being done to Honorable Member of Parliament, Gaurani Illustree, MBV Satyanarayan Garu. Please extend a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So next I'd like to welcome our Principal Consultant of European Business and Technology Center, India, Gaurani Illustree Ada Dindo ma'am, to please kindly step forward.
Namaskaram. Namaskaram. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the European Business and Technology Center and Mr. Paul Jensen, who unfortunately couldn't be here, the Managing Director of EBTC, I would like to express the gratitude to the organizers of the conference. We believe it's very important event from the perspective of Europe-India business collaboration, especially when it comes to the technology. First of all, it's important. Why is it important to be here? Because we believe at EBTC that the project opportunities, demand-driven project opportunities are crucial for development of the collaborations. Maybe I would request to move the slide then to the next one. So as I said, demand-driven opportunities are important for strengthening Europe-India business collaboration, and that's what we believe in at EBTC. And I see it here in Andhra Pradesh, in Vizag, that they are the opportunities. We heard from the eminent speakers before and the guests that this is the place where European companies can look at and explore what are the opportunities here. Secondly, at EBTC, we value the long-term partnerships with diverse stakeholders. And therefore, I'm here also today, on behalf of EBTC, to exchange the MOU with NRDC. And I believe that cooperation shows how the Europe-India business collaboration should go on, with the support of local partners, with the support of Indian authorities, state governments, governments of union territories, and with the local business organizations. Without them, the European companies will not be able to enter, to make a long-term partnerships here in India. At EVTC, if I can ask, thank you so much for looking for that. At EVTC, our focus areas around SDGs. As you can see, clean water, sustainability, the solutions that will help with the transition to green and more sustainable future. That's what our core sectors are. And as I know, as I have noticed, in Andhra Pradesh and at Vizag, there are opportunities in these sectors for sure. Therefore, we will encourage European business partners to look at the state, look at the city, and explore what project opportunities might be here. Just very brief introduction to the EVTC, which has been founded by the EU in 2008 as a project. Later on with the transition, we took the knowledge, we took the partners, and we set up the European Business and Technology Center focusing on collaborations. We have several initiatives over the time that enable partners to come together and look at the opportunities in India. The most important one that I would like to mention in here are the projects that focus on IP, as it has been mentioned before. For example, as we have Europe-India IP Forum that support the European business in knowledge and expertise on the market here in India when it comes to IP. Later during the day, my colleague, the Deputy Head IP and Projects, Ankita Tyagi, will share a presentation on why it is crucial and how EVTC supports the exchange of knowledge within Europe-India Business Corridor. An interesting and innovative solution that we were engaged in and we helped to set up in India is Europe-India Living Lab. The initiative in Hyderabad organized, set up together with the Ministry of Electronics and IT, Ministry of Urban Affairs, and also Triple IT Hyderabad. It is a project where companies can check and verify the technologies and solutions here at the university in Hyderabad. It's a pilot project opportunities, and that's what the European companies need, and that's what we support to test, to verify the solutions before we can be sure that there is a demand for that in India. We also offer, for example, Discover Europe program or the internationalization program for both European and Indian SMEs who would like to explore the markets. I won't take much of more of your time because I know that there are more interesting presentations for the next 2 days. I would like again to express the gratitude to the organizers, and thank you so much for inviting EVTC to be a knowledge partner for this event, and also having us to exchange the MOU with NRDC. We are looking forward to have a very fruitful collaboration and also to explore the state, the city of Vizag, and promote it among the European partners we work with. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So I request Dr. Srinibabu sir to please kindly present the memento to Ada ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your wonderful speech.
Thank you so much to the guest of honor for coming here and making this Global Tech Summit so successful.
Honorable Ministers, because of the time constraints, they are leaving. But the one exchange MOE is there. So after that, the invited speakers as well as the other dignitaries who are on the dais are going to continue their presentations. And we have a MOU with the NRDC, National Research Development Corporation, and EBTC, European Business Technology Center.
So I request Dr. B.K. Sahugaru, Senior Regional Manager and Head, IPFC and TISC, NRDC, Government of India, to please address the gathering. Thank you.
Photographers.
So now there's an exchange of MOU between NRDC, India, and European Business and Technology Center, India, is going to happening. So I request everyone to please extend a huge round of applause.
More louder, more louder.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all the ministers for giving such a wonderful and valuable information. It's really amazing.